Hi everyone. Good morning to everyone. I hope you all are ready for your classes. I am Miss Anjana and we are going to learn science. First of all, how are you all doing? Yes, you all are happy. Good, you all are happy and safe. Very good. Now let's check what are the rules that we need to follow in an online class. Sign in on time, very important. Find some quiet place to study. Listen carefully. Look at the screen. Raise your hand. Answer the question whenever teacher calls your name. Don't scribble or scratch on the screen. Don't talk to your friends on WhatsApp. Let's get started. Today we are going to study about local habitat. Habitat, it's a word you might have heard. Let's think for just a minute and share your understanding. Yes, just look what you can see in the surrounding. What are there? Yes, there are some animals. Very good. What else? Yes, you could see different types of plants. You have studied about different types of plants. You could identify them as trees, shrubs, herbs, and grasses. Very good. Now we are going to share a learning objective to identify and name a variety of plants and animals in their habitat by mapping a habitat and identifying its inhabitants. So we are going to study something about habitat. For that, let's get in touch with the words. Our scientific vocabularies related to habitat. I will repeat it and after me you will be repeating it. Okay? So let's start. Forest, grasslands, deserts, polar region, rock pools, coral reefs, rivers, hedges, meadows, and marshes. Very good, children. You all read it correctly. Let's go further. Yes, we are going to recall. What do we need to grow plants? We have already studied about plants and their basic needs. Think and tell the answer. What do we need to grow plants? Yes, the basic needs of plants for survival and growth are air, water, sunlight, and soil. Very good, children. Very good. You could recall and identify the basic needs of plants. Now, do you think plants also need a specific habitat to grow? Yes, you guessed it right. Very good. Let's go further. Let us come up to the meaning or definition of habitat. What is a habitat? Every animal has a habitat. The place where an animal or plant lives and grows is called its habitat. A habitat is where an animal finds the food, water, and shelter it needs to live. For example, a toucan's habitat is the rainforest. There are different habitats: deserts, forests, tropical rainforest, seas and oceans, rivers and lakes, snow, and grassland. We will be coming up to all these terms. Let's go further. Observe the plant very carefully and think about its habitat. Where do you think this plant grow well? Yes, your guesses are right. Very good. Yes, hot regions, sunny places, or even deserts. Very good. Very glad you identified this plant as cactus. Very good. Now, where do they grow? You could say different types of plants. Do you think all plants grow in same habitat? No. Very good. Let's validate. Plants grow in different places. Different plants grow in different places. Very good. You all could identify that different plants grow in different places, like deserts, plain, snowfall region. Some plants even grow on mountains, marshy land, rice plantation, floating plants, and submerged plants. Now let's think and answer. Look and answer. Did you all identify the flower as sunflower? Now, where do sunflower plants grow? Is it growing in cold places or they grow in sunny places? Yes, you all are correct. It grows in sunny places. We have studied life processes of plants in which we studied that sunflower plant shows the movement according to the direction of the sun. So very good. You could identify where sunflower grows and you could also recall the life processes. Very good. Now let's watch a video where you will be seeing about the growth of different plants in different places. Observe the video very carefully.
Hello, friends. How are you? Nice to see you again. Do you still remember me? I am Dayu. Hi, Dayu. Hi, Siti. What are you doing here, Dayu? I want to tell to our friends about habitats of plants. Do you want to join? Yes, yes. Dayu, do all plants live on the land? No, some plants live on the land, called as land plants. Some others live in or underwater, called as water plants. Look at around here, Dayu. Many plants grow on the ground. There are many kinds of flowers, such as rose, sunflower, hibiscus, jasmine, and many more. And there are many trees too. But why the bird's nest fern doesn't grow on the ground? Yes, Siti, some plants live by attaching to another plant or tree, such as bird's nest fern, orchid, mistletoe. But mistletoe is harmful to another plant. Look at the house. It's vines and it grows up the buildings. Yes, Siti, you are correct. Let's go to another place, Siti. I want to show you something. It's so hot here. Cacti and date palm live in the desert. They store water in their stems.
Wow, we are underwater now. Is there plant lives here too, Dayu?
Yes, look there. There are hydrilla and eelgrass. Let's go up. We are on the pond now. I can see some plants. Those are floating on the water, such as water hyacinth and duckweed. Yes, Siti, there is also another kind of water plant. It fixed water plant, such as water lily, lotus, cattail. The roots are fixed in the mud on the bottom of the river or the pond. Wow, it's so interesting to learn the habitats of plants. Plants can get water and sunlight in their habitat. Thank you, Dayu. You make science more fun and easy to learn. You're welcome, Siti. Keep
Yes, I hope you all have observed the video very carefully. Now you know what are habitats and you could identify some of the plants that grow in specific habitats. Like you saw some plants that grow on land, underwater, floating plants, and you also saw some plants that grow in desert habitat. Now there is a quick activity. You will be filling in the spaces with the words from the tree below. You can see a tree with lots of vocabularies and there are some fill in the blanks. I'll be reading out. After you do it, we'll be validating the answers. So I will be reading the questions aloud. You can find the answer. A dash is a place where plants and animals live. Habitats are places like woodlands, desert, ponds, and dash. Animals and plants have adapted to their different habitats. Frogs spend their time near dash when it's time to lay their dash. Camels can go for a week without water, making life in the dash easier. Polar bears have long dash to help them move about in the dash and ice, whereas humans have to dash to the environment and dash they are in by wearing less clothes in hot places and more dash in cold places. So I hope you all have written the answers. Now let's just validate the answers. The first fill up answer is habitat. The second one is ocean. Third one is water. Then we have eggs, deserts, clouds, snow, adapt, climate, and clothes. Hope you all have got the answers correct. We are stopping our class here. Later on, we will be studying about different habitats of plants and animals in detail. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.